Welcome to Everything Currency. This is a show where we talk about everything crypto and mo. I'm your host Jay, and today I want to talk to you guys a little bit about these charts so we can get an idea of where we are in this market. So I want to look at the total 2. I want to look at my Bitcoin prediction chart that seems to be holding up. It's just one scenario that could possibly happen. We could be getting bearish as well. I want to look at real quick, I want to show some new people to the channel. Shout out to the new subscribers. Thank you for joining the chillest community in crypto. I want to show you guys my low cap gem list that you can go ahead and find a playlist to all of the videos that I made about these coins that I have been bullish on over the past like 2 years that are actually doing very well for me. So you can go ahead and take a look at those. And I want to look at some coins that are hitting their all-time high. Also, since NFTs are the hype, we got these digital NFTs. We got 3D NFTs, and now we have music NFTs. So Elon Musk is selling a song as an NFT. I don't know if he did it already, but music NFTs are going crazy. So I want to show you the platform that a lot of these artists, big EDM DJs, etc. are using to make their NFTs, and show you what that chart looks like. And it hasn't even hit the all-time high yet. So if you're excited about that, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, and let's just get right into it. So right now, Bitcoin at 59,000, about to hit 58. It was at 60,000 earlier. You can see all over the world, people are buying right now. So when I showed this chart about 6 months ago, it was pretty dead. So that's pretty cool. Looking at this Bitcoin chart right here, I have this green line, which is basically just a fractal of the previous altcoin run, and it's been holding up pretty well, especially getting in this area. You can see it's basically following it to a T. So I was saying, because of this, Bitcoin might move sideways for a little bit, and it did move sideways for a little bit, and now it just broke above it. So maybe we'll continue like above these lines, but I don't know. This thing is just showing crazy price action for Bitcoin, but you can see that it could get bearish and come back down here to these levels at 46,000 if this line doesn't hold up right where we are. Actually, it's actually resistance. So if we don't make it over this, then it might come down to test some crazy levels before we blast off again. This thing shows that it might end in June. So we shall see if Bitcoin can reach these crazy prices. We've seen crazier things in crypto. So real quick, for the new people, this is my low cap gem list of coins that I've been talking about on this channel for the last couple of years. You can see these are the dates that I made the first videos. These are the prices on that day. Last time I updated the prices, this is where they were at. But you can check out all these coins. Go ahead and screenshot this. I have videos in my playlist, low cap gems, that you can watch all the videos and see which one of these you like and what you want to go ahead and take a look at. Recently I said I was bullish on these coins, and I pretty much still am. With that being said, let's look at Cardano. So Cardano, the smart chain war heats up. So Cardano is doing big things. We've been seeing that chart go crazy lately, and this is that chart right here. So what's going on with Cardano? People are saying, look, is it gonna get back to, you know, where it was at like $2 to $4 or something like that? This chart is looking like it's having a nice little turnaround, a little rounded bottom coming up. It's bouncing off of key levels, and it's looking like it's sitting right here at this resistance. It might continue to go up. So I'm definitely watching Cardano because I want to pick up some more. So I have some levels right here that it disappeared, but I just had some simple resistance lines because that's what I like to use, because you don't have to get all complex with the TA. But simple resistance lines let me know where I can get in. And the reason why we do this is because, you know, the lower we get in, then the more we can times our money. So yeah, I'm looking at Cardano, and it could come down to test the 200. This is the daily chart. Looking at it on the 4-hour chart, it just got back over the 200, and when it jumps over the 200, you can see right here it got over the 200 and it just went crazy. In the previous times when it got over the 200, it just went crazy. So we'll see if this is one of those times that it retests the 200 and then goes crazy, hopefully getting back to this new recent top at least. So Lukso has been doing very well. So I think Lukso might have a little bit more room to come lower. If anybody is looking at jumping into Lukso, it had a nice pump recently, but it's because they're releasing a lot of things. So keep in mind that like news releases and stuff like that might render TA kind of useless at times, but it still helps us out if we want to try to get in, because wicks and stuff help us get nice buying opportunities. So looking at Lukso, if I add some simple resistance lines for Lukso, I'm hoping that it can hold this $17 area, but if it doesn't, $13 or maybe even $14 is the area that it could come back down to. Right now it has resistance at around 1881. It's kind of a nice resistance level for Lukso at this point, so getting over that point would be pretty bullish for Lukso. I want to see some more volume continue to come in, and I want to see this TDI and this RSI go ahead and continue up. This is a 3-hour chart. Let me go to the daily. Yeah, on the daily it's looking like Lukso should be having a bounce pretty soon, but still has to come back down a little bit more on the RSI to get to where it was bouncing at before. So yeah, maybe a little bit more buying room for Lukso coming for us pretty soon. If not, then yeah, it'll continue to pump and enjoy the pumpage. Ocean Protocol. So Ocean Protocol has been one of my favorite coins for a very long time, and from this list I was talking about Ocean when it was like 2 cents. I made my first video on it back in last year, I believe. But Ocean Protocol, looking at this chart right here, it's looking like it has a rounded bottom going on, and the first top for that would be around double its price that it is right now. I'm looking at it in Satoshis because I feel like, you know, it's time for the altcoins to start taking off against the Bitcoin price, maybe a little bit. Looking at the Bitcoin dominance, we'll see if the Bitcoin dominance continues down and comes and touch these levels and has this flipping right here. But yeah, looking at Cardano, there's a nice little rounded bottom right here. So hopefully, I mean, looking at Ocean, there's a nice little rounded bottom right here. So hopefully Ocean has some room to go up in the future. Now, all this depends on what Bitcoin does. And of course, if the overall market of the world like crashes, then yeah, none of this matters. But there is one coin that I want to talk to you guys about, and that is Audius. So Audius right now is making its way to the top 100, I feel like, because it is the NFT token for audio, like the audio world, you know. And Blau, the DJ, did his work, his partnership with them, and released his album on there, and it sold quite a bit in NFTs. And over the last 30 days is up 300%. So the price has begun to take off. But looking at the chart of Audius, it is not hit the all-time high that it had when it dropped on Binance yet. It's still about 100% away from there. So that's a little bit more room to run. When it gets over the all-time high, it'll be a blue sky breakout. So that might look good. So as long as the NFT hype continues up, then I think Audius would be a good play for me to try to get into. It says unleash your music, discover and stream up and coming artists. So Deadmau, Blau. So I know you guys know some of these people on this website. So I encourage you guys, come and check out Audius. It's looking like a nice NFT play to me. All the NFT plays for the major things have been popping off. You know, it's like Chills, they got football, which is soccer in the US. We had Flow, which is NBA Top Shots, and then we got Omi, which is the NFL coming soon, and then you got Audius, which is getting into music, you know, Rari with the digital art. So NFTs have been doing very well. I'm starting to look into what is going to be the next hype train. I'm debating in between IoT and AI, but I'm thinking that's maybe a little bit further out. So it might be tokenized assets and stuff like that for a little bit. So let me know what you guys think is the next hype train that's going to be happening for the summer of cryptocurrency. Do you think NFTs are going to be big for a long time and stuff like that? Or do you think something else is going to come up and go through? Let me know. Put your questions in the comment box. Let me know what coins you are looking at. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Till next time, peace.